Hey guys, what's up? It's Casey here at the Guardian Oracle. How's everybody's night? See if anybody else is going to jump in here. I'm just going to clear this space. I want to say welcome back, friends and family, as the channel continues to grow. I look forward to growing within our soul tribe and gathering like-minded souls here. I want to let you know that you are all welcome here. This is a safe space. The energy lately has been pretty heavy as far as a transitional period that I'm feeling for a lot of people. My channeled messages that I wrote down are a lot more unusual, or I would say more in depth. What I feel like is there is a lot of change to come around for the collective. I think that there's a lot of people soul seeking and soul searching about where they are at in life and the changes that they are hoping to see for themselves and their loved ones. I also feel an energy of souls letting go and those that are going to pass on and transition to the other side. I feel like a feeling of grief from said souls. I can almost feel them like reaching out to touch me, and just if somebody is in that position where they are about to lose somebody out of their life, what I'm hearing is how remarkable and special the interactions that they've shared with you have been. That the relationship that you have shared with them is like nobody else on so many different levels, but mostly that of growth and watching you thrive through some of the hardest times of your life. So if you have a passed on loved one that is nearing the end of a transitional period, I'm seeing the butterfly here. The metamorphosis is more like it, to the other side of the light and love. It's like they're so excited they can't wait to see you through the true self that they really are. And I'm hearing out of this avatar and flesh suit. So before I start these channeled messages, I am going to cleanse the energy. Archangel Michael, I'm going to set my carpet on fire over here, flinging stuff around. I just want to call on you to guard the gates as I channel these messages. I ask that you would guard my listeners' auric fields, and that no weapons formed against us through any portals or attachment of cards, evil lying, trolls, none of their weapons will prevail or form, so mote it be. Divine Masters within, the voice of the inner teacher, I call upon you now. Awaken and activate. I am willing to remember you, and so it is. Divine Masters, keepers of ancient wisdom, I call on you now. Thank you for revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen, and so it is. Divine Beings of the Light, I call you in. I ask that I would be able to channel messages for the listeners that you know would align with my channel, and soon, or at some point, watch this live when they need it most. I ask that you would allow me to channel the messages for the greater good of all, and accessing my higher self to do so. Te shikere to te ye, te rada ne ye shere te ko te ape ye ana ye. To ne ye shike te apata ye na ye ke te o tu ye she. O ye karate o te sharato te rabotri ana ye kereta te yoshu. Tia sherete totorote yate kreta tabana ye kirete ya shakarate yadaya. So mote it be. I feel like as I was saging and I went down to the left part of my left ankle, that it felt like an empty space or a void. Perhaps that's because somebody's missing from your side or that space. I'm hearing a dog. Maybe somebody lost an animal or a dog. Or that there's an injury to the left side of the foot shin area. All right. Let's get into these channeled messages here. The way that my gifts work, I am an intuitive psychic medium. I can retrieve messages from just about anything when I center my energy and work from my heart space. This card that I pulled out from my deck, whatever I cut it at, it's kind of the card that I put on the top, and it says, I was called here on a mission. And about myself here, I felt like my eyes were directed directly towards that. I was called here on a mission, and I believe that a lot of us are getting on that soul path and the mission, and in doing that, I feel like there's a lot of us that are transitioning and ascending to a different space and time, whatever that may look like for you, that there are great opportunities coming in, but I feel that there is a need to let go of things, people, jobs, places, mindsets that no longer serve us. And it's not that it's that far away. I heard a hop and a skip away. Alright, channeled messages, and I actually started on this page first. First channeled messages that I got was Babylonian, top shelf, look again, trust yourself, there's things hidden, a bird chirping, amazing grace, how sweet the sound, abundance after the storm, last big lesson, Pluto's movement plays a role, let it go. Child of God, I won't stop searching for you. Maybe somebody wants to stop searching for you. You're always on my mind. Your eyes and soul, OMG. Breaking free. Hawkeye. The names that I channeled were Mark, Jessica, Jekka, Samuel, Allison. The word acclamable. I don't think I'm saying that right. Ostentatious. The name Larry, Maureen, Malibu, Peter, and when I got the name Peter, I kept hearing Pete. So maybe somebody has somebody with the name Pete that's significant. And the last one I channeled was Pelican. I don't know why Babylonian stuck out to me so much, and then the look again. So I feel like that is significant for somebody. Maybe what they're telling me right now is divination, people that read shells, or maybe you know how Babylonian, and I don't know if it's a name or a place, but what my guides are showing me is it's like a Babylonian shell, and you know how it has like this reflective surface on the inside where it can almost, like when you turn it in the light, it casts a shadow in certain spots, but when you hold it just right, you can see everything. So whatever that may mean to somebody. Like I said earlier, a lot of these messages I channeled today were pretty, I feel like a feeling of the weight of the world on my shoulders, but at the same time, I feel a nervous feeling in the pit of my stomach, an excitement, like something big is coming. And like I said before, my guides are telling me it's just a jump, hop, and a skip away. Maybe somebody hurt their leg. When I was saging, I had said that my left ankle and left tibia was aching. not aching, but it felt cold and it felt empty, like something was missing from that side. The left side is the masculine. So maybe a masculine's missing from your side. Okay. Well, I'm just going to get in here. Whatever comes out, comes out. I do already feel the need to pull tarot. I am an oracle reader, but what I'm hearing is shit's about to get real. So as I was going through some of my decks, I kind of face them up and then I cut halfway in the middle. And, excuse me, as I'm looking at my blue candle holding the card that I was saying, throat chakra, a need to speak up, or a truth is being spoken. I was called here on a mission. And that mission is in the light, if you look at the words. It's in the light. Darkness never overshadows light, but light exposes the shadow. People are very intrigued, interested, aroused by yourself, the representation of self, your disposition of your mind and your character. Your mind and your character. All right, let's start with the numbers because that always kind of helps me get in here. Earlier when I was shuffling this deck, I did cut it to 1313, which could also be 44. 1 and 3 is 4. 1 and 3. Maybe math is playing a role. Maybe somebody has a big math test. I'm hearing quantum physics and chemistry. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Benevolent Beings of the Light. Let's get the messages that are best suited for the collective. That didn't take time at all. I feel like somebody's going to be saying that about taking this next step of... it's scary. I feel like nervous. You know when you go in for a job interview and you're not, you know you're the person for it. You're like almost overqualified for what you're putting your name in the hat for. But at the same time, you still have we have that self-doubt. Maybe somebody has like abandonment issues or triggers in that area of like being told they weren't good enough as a kid, or that they somehow somebody dimmed your light and tried to cast their shadow on your light, but what they didn't know is that you're here for a mission. My music just cut out. I wonder what time it is. 9:13. 9:13 can mean something to somebody. The card that came out was 2112. It's up to you. Exclamation point. 2112. Mirroring numbers. Maybe you're mirroring somebody. Someone's watching over you. Good fortune. Unforeseen forces. Direction. I like how it says unforeseen forces as my music cuts out over there, which is really interesting. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, it literally just stopped playing. It just stopped. I believe everything is a synchronicity within a reading. It just stopped. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving into the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. Exactly what I channeled. I said, I felt like there's something heavy. I feel like there's something, maybe it's only heavy because you have to leave something else behind. Maybe you've outgrown the space that you're in and you've never gone to this limit, and they're showing me a rock cliff. You've never climbed this high before. And I think that like a fear of heights, a fear of maybe you always dim your light for other people that you are around. Maybe you've never really been in a circle where you truly belonged. You love the underdog. You don't want to see people hurting. You don't like when people are cast out, maybe because you've been cast out. You don't like bullies. You don't like seeing people hurt. I feel like somebody was maybe a missionary and maybe somebody has seen a lot of things. I'm also seeing somebody have like something with a baby getting taken away. I know that sounds a little, but I'm going to channel what I'm hearing. Maybe you are about to get your kid back. Maybe We're just going to keep pulling cards. Something big is about to happen. Okay, I'm not going to go that way. 444 wanted to come out, and it's upside down in the deck. 444, and we said 44. 44. Okay, quit playing around, Spirit. Let's get this shuffle on. Let's get this on. Let's get ready. Let's go. Let's get fired up. I feel like somebody's ready to go, and you've got to be kidding me. 444. You done seen me shuffle that deck. 444. Okay, so that protection. Maybe somebody's wondering if they have the protection, if they are feeling attacked, and because of their mission, because of what you're doing here, because of you taking a step up, maybe there's envious people that are wanting to dim your light and not see you shine. And those people are the same people you've always had in your past that have tried to hold you back or make you feel less than. So you are being told that you are protected. Take the leap. Take the jump, hop, and the skip. After you take the leap, I feel like, our inner child, I feel like somebody's inner child's like, just maybe somebody skipped today or found out good news and they want to skip, and you just feel good. And they're also showing me like hopscotch and jump ropes. So somebody's maybe slipping back into a state of childlike innocence with their faith. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Woo! You can't make that up. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Man, I literally have goosebumps. Like, I got so excited right there, right? Because sometimes it's hard for us. In my right ear, I can hear like a super high pitch. You hold a very pure heart and a bright aura that's unmatched. This, man, who are you I'm talking to? It's like, and then when they're showing me the 2112, the universe says, I will come and match you. I'm getting goosebumps. They're like, yeah, that's the way. I will match you on whatever you put in, whatever effort, whatever faith, whatever hope. We will align the same amount of energy, universal energy to you that you put in. So right now is a powerful time to think about your thoughts. I am protected by source. Be somebody that's stifling for them because it's like, not knowing. I am grateful for the earth. Somebody's glad to be down here. Somebody's glad they have this avatar because somebody came here for something really big. You were born for a higher calling. You were born for a higher calling. Good things you've been hoping for. Hoping, wishing, dreaming. How did my deck get upside down? Maybe things have been so upside down in your life for so long, but I think you feel something magnificent coming. Something like somebody's going to find you or get you the job that you're looking for, or the car, or the babysitter's going to come along, and somebody that you can trust. Trust is everything. Being able to trust this person. You're going to be able to walk in trust and faith. Number 666. 666 is not a bad number. I don't know how it ever was perceived like that, but it is not. Great blessings. Self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful in all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. Oh my gosh. Wait, where's this big thing gonna go? Have you even thought about what this is gonna look like? Maybe that's what's scaring you, is because you're like, well, once I get the babysitter, then I really gotta do it. And what if I don't have the right clothes, or my first week I don't get paid for 2 weeks? What if I don't have the money to go to my job to travel, and I've run out of resources? I don't have reliable family and friends. My crown chakra and my nose is itching. Maybe somebody else's nose is itching now too. Okay. I did a thing. I may have went and bought a lot more cards because my collective that's kind of drawn to me is I didn't have the vibe. I normally do like more I don't know, shamanic. I was just called to do it. Okay, I listened to the call. I did the thing. I did, and I followed my heart. Following your heart could inner strength. This just fell right out of the middle. Wolf. This is my new spirit deck. Maybe the wolf is somebody's spirit animal. Wolf, inner strength. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. So far, every card is aligned to what I'm talking about. This growth, this moving forward. And that 444, it keeps calling to me, protection. I'm here on a mission. I'm here to do something amazing to where I can actually be in a position to be abundant. And not just abundant for myself, but I'm here to help others people become abundant and find their own abundance. Even if that's just you being. Your energy is you have a lot of energy, and just sometimes you being by other people, or you speaking or sharing your wisdom and knowledge, you're allowing other people to grow. Ooh, Garden of Venus, you came back. Woohoo! Thank you. 1221, dude, you cannot make it up. You cannot. Combo of that for a month now. Ooh, and combo of that. It's time. It's up to you. Someone's watching over you. Man, inner strength. Someone's watching over you. Maybe you've been thinking about a past one, Garden of Venus. Honestly, I'm glad I finally made it on one of your live streams. Everything you say resonates, and I can feel it in my bones. It's meant to find you. I'm so glad I did. Oh, girl. That kind of gets me a little teary because I'm kind of short in the, I've got like 2 really good friends, and it gets lonely. So you saying that, you know, I'm taking a step doing this. This is something I've been called to do. So taking a sleep has been scary for me, you know, and all I can do is keep going, and I'm glad because I'm getting more comfortable at what I'm doing. So thank you for saying that. And my right ear is ringing at a really high pitch. Okay, can I get an animal card for 444? Frog, transition. This is a powerful time of change. You are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic, transitioning. Change. Right under the 444. Venus, that might be something that you needed to hear right there. This is a powerful time of change. You're being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. Your kindness and your love, that's a feminine energy that I literally felt I felt it in my heart chakra. Maybe that is a gift that you have. You're very loving. Okay, for the 666 card, great blessing. Holy Spirit, holy angels, animal card for this. Spirit animal. What spirit animal? Woo! Caught it between the legs. Lion. Control. If you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or through more openly or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. The way this lion's walking off, it's like, fuck it, never mind, I'll do it myself. Like maybe you're so frustrated with the people that you are around and the energy that those people have, and it's bringing out a shadow aspect of you. And what I'm being told by Spirit is this is that opportunity to look at that last thing, okay? Because you have big changes. I channeled that. Trust yourself. Things are hidden. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Abundance after the storm. The last big lesson. Pluto's movement in your astrological chart right now is playing a role. Let it go. Let it go. Maybe maybe you're just fed up. Like, you know you belong somewhere else, but it's so frustrating because maybe you're limited with resources. Hey, Essie986, I'm glad you made it back. Control. Okay, can I get one more overall? I'm always like, no, 3, 3, 3. I like my cards to match, but man, when Spirit's like, do it. Pull the card. The Buffalo, abundance. And that's why we pulled the card. Because we are abundant. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude for every part of creation. And for this anger, this lion, like controlling your temper and being frustrated with others, I think that's the last big lesson for somebody, because I think that whoever this person or this energy is, whether it's a place, I feel like it's people, maybe it's a home space, maybe for some I feel like it's at work, for some I feel like it's at home. It's with a shared space that you have with others. If you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation. It's inviting you to control and look at your temper. It's inviting you to be able, what does it say right here? It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. So even though maybe somebody needs to say, Spirit, I know that I have a shadow aspect of myself that I am still working on, and that others have the ability to still pull from me. I know that I am not always going to be all love and light. It's not like that. We don't get to be awakened in this wisdom. I couldn't even sit up here and speak or do half of this stuff I was doing 3 years ago because I was going through so much stuff, and I was so pissed at everybody, just shit on, and maybe somebody else feels like that. And I think that you've pushed a lot of people away and you're just down to the last wire. So maybe it's somebody that you have to be by. Maybe it's somebody that you can't escape from, or that it's repetitive. Maybe because your monetary needs are entangled with this in some way, shape, or form. So Spirit's saying, be grateful for what's being shown, because where we're taking you, there's going to be a lot more people like that. It's a bigger game and a bigger stage. It just won't be as hard. But there are going to be moments when you're going to get tested, because that's testing the spirit. That's what's helping us grow. Okay. Let's talk about why we're on this of controlling the anger. Being more open and constructive to reduce your level of frustration. Maybe constructive criticism, instead of saying, you dumb motherfucker. Maybe, hey, look, could you express yourself in a different way? Because maybe people are always going to trigger you at some point. It's whether you give them a reaction or not. People are just dumb, okay? There's some just downright, trolls, dark energies that chose their path that, are going to stay in the darkness and in the shadow. And when you exude light, what they like to do is they like to siphon your energy. They like to get you pissed off. They like to pull you back down to where they're at. They like to get into the arguments. They like to bicker. They like to pull up the past. They like to push the buttons. Tell me about this lion in control. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Tell me about the 666. Great blessings are coming if you can see the gratitude. That was cool the way that came off. Set off. The inception of everything. Inception. Set off. Can I get one more? The inception of everything. Taking off. The inception. You guys ever have that moment when it's like a super simple word and you can't remember how to spell it? Or it's a simple... It's an easy word. Does anybody else like get those brain farts? Or... I'm trying to think. Inception. Conception would be to conceive. Inception. Wonder what the definition of inception is exactly. Infinity. Beautiful things will endure. You're going to have to endure some of these difficult things because we are infinite. We're here to experience all things and everything. Our experiences is what makes us wise and knowledgeable. We are the universe. I'm hearing nebulous for some reason. Okay, let's talk about this 2112. It's up to you. The inner strength. You may be facing a challenge that feels like you're less than prepared for. Can we talk about that? Try looking at things with the fresh eyes. Okay, you need to come all the way out. Holy Spirit, holy angels. The ring of fire. Enthusiastic and complete. Inner strength. Having the inner strength. Somebody is watching over you. The ring of fire. Maybe somebody likes Johnny Cash. Or that song particularly. Or maybe somebody's passed on loved ones. It says somebody's watching over you. That was their song. By Johnny Cash. The Man in Black. The Man in Black. We wear black when we go to a funeral. And I channeled earlier, maybe somebody had lost somebody. Or maybe the ring of fire. I was talking about conception and birthing. They call that the ring of fire. Maybe somebody's having a baby. A baby. Birthing. Birthing new things. Okay, let's go for the 444. Transition. Let's talk about this transition. Starry wreath. A perfect ending. Crown yourself. Woo! This is a powerful time of change. You are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage in a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. Get ready for good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. A perfect ending. Crown yourself. I heard bow out. Politely bow. Bye-bye. We're done here. Flip side, another perspective of the sun. Dang. The flip side, the sun. Maybe somebody's dealing with a Leo or happiness. Maybe happiness, to get to the happiness, isn't always all bright and shiny. The flip side. What's on the flip side of this card? A big ass light. Coming for this little guy over here. Something big is coming. The flip side. Okay, buffalo and abundance. Hold a very pure energy. Inspiration. You have found the key to your problem. Abundance and liberation are finally on its way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. The inspiration to hold gratitude. That is the key to the problem. Maybe instead of looking at what you might not have, how things feel, because we have emotions, instead of truth in it. Are you good enough to have the job? Are you, maybe you don't know how to manifest. Maybe it's something that's new to you. I know that that's something I'm working on, but I also at the same time know that I am a powerful manifester because it happens. It's like I don't put too much thought to it. Maybe if you didn't think so much, things would come about a lot easier. It's getting chilly in my shop. I don't want to plug in my heater and overload my light system, man. Overloading the light system. Well, what does that mean? Overloading the light system. Oh, the body system. What they're showing me is a body that, we're physical beings, so we can only, I got like 80 feet of hair. That we are light beings, and we can only hold so much, down, Simba. We can only hold so much light. It was said that Jesus Christ came here with such a bright light about himself that his body physically could not hold the amount of the consciousness and the universal, he was tapped in and turned on from a very young age. And it was And that's why, I don't know why they're showing me this, but that's why he didn't last, and I'm here in 33. Didn't live that long, because he literally, either way, he could not have held all of the light, because as he started to grow and prosper and teach the word, and he went through hell and back. He went through hell and back. 40 days, 40 nights could be, why did you want to slide off the top? The eagle, vision. It's time to look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities that you never dreamed were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. And that one would fall on the transition 444. You are protected. The eye of an eagle, and I channeled the word Hawkeye earlier. Okay, can I actually pull a moon's card for the this little string wanted to come along. It was on my sage. Maybe people want to like ride your coattail or try to go where you're going, or like plagiarizing. Maybe somebody's trying to take your content or your ideas, or maybe you are a leader of some sort, or in the public eye, or I'm seeing like meetings or a conference room. Maybe you run something and somebody's trying to, if you talked about something previous and then you go to whatever it is, you find them getting accolades for your ideas. It's like you need to get away from these people that are trying to siphon your energy or your enthusiasm and your charisma. Inner strength, control. Keep control of yourself when maybe that's what's pissing somebody off to where they're acting, you know what I mean? Because all of us have a totality of circumstances. Maybe when you see that deep shadow of somebody else and you recognize it and you push it off for so long, and to the point where you're just like, you are just so full of shit, and it gets you so, I can't even talk because I'm getting so pissed. Maybe you don't even have anything to say, just like, to hell with you. I've said hell twice tonight. Can't tell you how many times I've already said the F word. Oops. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to ask Spirit, what time frame are we looking at using this Moonology deck for this transitional period, this abundant period of something to come in its complete wholeness, for it to be completely, and I'm hearing we all have different timelines, so in change. Maybe if this doesn't resonate with you or it's already at your doorstep, don't think that's not coming for you. You'll know if it's for you. I'm glad I finally... Okay. Oh, Guardian Venus, you're such a sweetheart. I recently lost a very special person to me. He was so significant to me, spot on. The number and everything resonates. He passed away 12/22. My condolences, Taylor. I'm sorry for your loss. Was that like a grandfather or a somebody you looked up to in that aspect? Okay, let's get a time frame for this full abundance to come in, and that didn't take long. So maybe this moon won't take long. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Is anybody on here? Can you look up what the first quarter moon is? The first quarter, wouldn't that be the on different? I'm seeing the 21/12. That tells me there's a split in energy. You will know which one's for you. What is the moon in right now? Are we in a new moon? I know we're moving into I thought we were moving into... Are we moving into Gemini? There's no way. Are we? I did look up to him. He was more like one and only friend I had. Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor. Well, on the other side of that, we did pull someone is watching over you. The wolf. Maybe you wore a shirt with a wolf on it. It's talking about inner strength. He's saying you have the ability to face your challenges. Maybe that's something he always said to you and always was there with you. Maybe you always like, man, I just don't know if I can do it. And maybe he was that person that cheered you on. You can do it. You have the strength to do it, Taylor. You know you can do this. You got this. Or have a good day. Maybe that was something he always said, making sure you're having a good day. And then something about a big hug. Maybe he had the best hugs. Like a bear hug is what I'm seeing. Okay, second energy for, this is why I like going live, because they're able to, when spirit comes through, it just comes through. He loves you. I got goosebumps all right here, right now, because I just, like he said, thank you for telling her. Don't underestimate what your mission is on life. See, even me as just a channel, I'm able to get the love from that because we've all lost somebody that we love. So being able to give what we do as a gift to others, we ignite hope in other people and let, just like Taylor, know. Whatever you're working on right now, whatever your biggest fear is not real. That you're going to be great at whatever it is that you're putting your mind to. Ring of Fire, it might feel like a pain. It might feel like it's hurting right now. Deep down, like, you know when your heart hurts so bad and you cry and like your throat literally closed off and like you can literally feel your heart ache? Like, I feel that for you, Taylor. It's up to you if you want to take this next step or not, but know you have the strength to do it and you are being guided. Somebody is watching over you and going to give you direction, so look for the signs. Looks like you already did. Maybe you should look up 1222. Okay, here we go. For the second part of the collective, when is this big abundance change coming in? The buffalo, abundance and liberation are finally on the way. This long ass road. So can we please get something that's super soon, right? Can we just hurry up the process, Spirit? I promise once I get there, I'll just, yeah. It's never like that, is it? It's hard. Some of the shittiest, hardest stuff we go through is the stuff you look back in 6 months to a year and you're just like, I freaking did it. It sucks so bad in that moment, but pretty soon you're out of it and you realize it wasn't as bad as I thought it was because you keep your head down so hard working to get out of whatever you're in or to move forward, and the universe is matching you. So pretty soon you look back and you're like, I didn't even realize I was really out of the thick of it. Okay, I heard one more shuffle and then we're going to get into, and when I tap that, it's like, I mean business. So here we go. Abundance. What is the second timeline for this abundance to come? The first one was your commitment is being tested. We're being tested through this trial and tribulation, whatever this is. First quarter moon. Need to work on my moons, guys. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. When is the blue moon in 2024? I feel like Libra. Once in a blue moon. They're showing me the justice. That would be interesting to see if the blue moon is actually in Libra season. The full big blue moon. I will look these up and then I will get back on here and post them in the replay. Oh, Etsy, you're so good to me. Next first quarter moon is May 15th. Are you serious? Your commitment is being tested. May 15th? Guys, that's just around the corner. Remember I said it's just around the corner. It's a jump, hop, and a skip away. I was called here on a mission is the card. People are very intrigued and aroused by your self-representation and disposition of the mind and character. Believe in the impossible, the blue moon. We pulled 2 different timelines so that they're showing me as choices. Choices. Yeah, Garden of Venus, that's what I'm saying, girl. New moon, we are going into Taurus. Okay, the bull. Take the bull by the horns, damn it! Somebody stop him. Okay, the The other one was Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. I wonder when the blue moon is. Venus, if you would be so... Actually, it's Etsy that does that. Etsy. If you'll check that out for me, that would be so awesome. Okay. Right now, I feel like normally I don't pull the Divine Masters card till after, but I feel like whatever's going to come out is going to be like the next stepping stone for where we're supposed to be going. This is my new little Love Messages Oracle deck. Be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. Be all there. Okay. We're about to get into some juicy stuff. Like, I really feel like we're going to get into the heartstrings. I heard playing it like a fiddle. Maybe somebody's playing on your heartstrings. Maybe you're feeling your heartstrings for the first time in a long time. Maybe you're playing a guitar. Maybe somebody is picking up something new and they're really good at it. Is that an instrument? I got goosebumps, so that's my yes. That will resonate for somebody. All right, Divine Masters, right here for the collective. Let's pull this together. My neighbor Laura got me this stuff for my finger, so my cards do the little thing, and guess who left it inside the house? This girl. Forgetting everything. Lady Nada. I heard not a damn thing. Lady Nada, expanded heart, openness, liberation, let yourself love and be loved. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. I love it when they pull it together. When we're just talking about the heartstrings. Expanded heart. I really, one day guys, once I grow this channel a little bit more and I set up like a Cash App or something like that to where I can, take donations at some point, which I need to get on there and do. I just need to set stuff up so that I can get better lighting and stuff in my shed. So that maybe a better camera. Right now I've got a phone playing music, a phone recording, and I got my old laptop over here so I can see the messages that much easier. Oh shit. The blue moon is August 19th. 8/19, I see 8/19 all the time. My husband's best friend actually shot himself on 8/19, and that's like, maybe that's Anthony coming through. Maybe somebody else lost somebody named Anthony. Lady Nada. Here we go. God, she's beautiful. You know, when you look at somebody and they're just, it's not even like, it's their soul that's beautiful. That's just, it doesn't matter what they're wearing or if they have makeup on or their hair or any of that. It's just like something about them is just, it is so peaceful, and it's like you just want to stay in their energy forever because it feels like you yourself grow like this rose she's holding. It just helps you to open up. And maybe this is a message about being around somebody that helps you feel, it helps you remember who you are and the growth and potential that you have. And like, I love when I meet people like that. They suck you in and they make you want to be better too. Maybe even just their energy. Okay, Lady Portia, Lady Venus. How many ladies we got up in here? Why am I having a hard time finding it? Okay, Lady Nada, 106. That's a 7. Maybe somebody's having a hard time finding something right now. Where'd I put that damn vape? 106. Okay, expanded heart, openness, liberation, let yourself love and be loved. Lady Nada is the embodiment of divine love. She is one of the leaders of the Karmic Board and a member of the Council of Light, and is dedicated to bringing Christ consciousness to Earth. In the Aura Soma healing system, Lady Nada bottle is the divine counterpart to the Christ. What? Her mission is to help the human race embody divine love. Lady Nada is an aspect of Mary Magdalene. Okay. Some believe she's Mary's higher self, who helped her. That light just grew so much brighter. The green one, the heart one, who helped her tap into the teacher within. Lady Nada has many incarnations and was one of the high priestesses of Atlantis. Dang, that soul. Those drawn to her and her mission are likely also to have had incarnations in Atlantis or similar ancient civilizations. I'm not gonna lie, I was drawn to that card. When Lady Nada comes to you, your heart is ready to expand. It is opening wide for you to experience and embody divine love. This is a powerful opportunity to heal from the past traumas regarding relationships and emotional letdowns. The journey of self-respect that you have been on is leading to genuine experiences of self-love and self-acceptance. Wow. This in turn will lead to a feeling of liberation. Within you is a great love, a love that is eternal and therefore will never die. Know that this is a mighty love and it is now time to share it without fear. Man, Mary Magdalene's higher self? What kind of ascended masters are we working with here? My whole crown chakra just went like crazy. And I've got goosebumps. Like normally if I get goosebumps they're like just on my arms, but I have them all the way down to my calves. The Council of Light. I was called here on a mission. I call on you now, awaken and activate. Why do I really feel like somebody that's on this feed is literally a part of that aspect of Lady Nada? Like seriously. Like I really am resonating with like the love and that's why the abundance is coming. Why are you trying to come out? Peacock, self-love. I love spirit, man. You can't make it up. You literally cannot make it up. Goosebumps for real. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself. That which makes you indefinable, unique, and beautiful. There is a deep wells of untapped inner power and letting go of negative self-talk. And that is literally what, guys, that is literally what we were talking about, is like the peacock. And did I write peacock down on there? No, I wrote the pelican. I was going to write the peacock. My hand is itching. Self-love. See, and I love that how much I've grown in spirit. Like, I've noticed, like, if my arm grabs something like that, I don't take anything for granted. So if, like, something falls, like tonight, I have a 6-month-old baby and a 2-year-old, and I was getting them in the bath, and I got the bath ready, and I was talking to a friend that was over here, and we got the kids dinner, and I'm like, okay, I need to get on a live. I plan on being on here a lot earlier, and I had to pull my older kids out, my high schoolers, and I was like, hey, can you help me get the kids in and out of the bath, because I was going to get in there with them too and just like give them and then get them dressed. You know, when you live in the old mom ways, I had 6 sisters, we always rotated through the bath, so I had it set. So I went to go get the little girls' clothes out of their dressers and then tell my oldest daughter, like, hey, there's just clothes, the diapers, you know, everything that they need. And by the time I walked back in the bathroom, the middle bathroom, here's my daughter, my 2-year-old, with the Comet, just pulling Comet into my freaking spiritual bath. And I'm like, no! And it was so hot, but good thing I already let it sit for like an hour because I was busy talking to my friend, you know, about life and sharing my heart and her sharing hers. So I drained the bathtub and I told my daughter, Cooper, I was like, no, like, that's caca, we can't get in that. So I'm like, that just pushed me back more. But I'm like, at that moment, I was like, okay, this is happening for a reason. Things aren't aligning right now because maybe somebody was going to get to the live that needed this message or wouldn't have seen it otherwise. So I'm like, okay. And then, like, in the evening, it works with me. Like, I don't know what it is, if it's the moon or the stars. I don't know what it is. But I got later, and then I was like, okay, well, I'll just... So I gave them both their own little bath in there, and then I just went and took a shower on my own, which was kind of like me getting me time, because I was thinking about what am I going to channel about, and it doesn't matter if I sit and plan. It never happens the way I plan it, because it always ends up 10 times better. So it's just like never underestimate spirit and where it's going. August 19th. August. Man, both of these are right around the corner, literally. That's crazy. Something really big is coming. I'm telling you. Okay. This is one of my other new decks. It's called the Telepathy Oracle card. The Telepathy Oracle card. And I'm told to pull one of these before I pull one of those. Pick this, not that one. No, go this way. Maybe like somebody's like, what do you want from me? I can't do everything at once. This is Starseed Oracle. That's twice I have literally opened my decks and there's a card in there. There's always one going the opposite direction, right? Maybe you're that person that literally does the exact opposite of what everybody wants you to do. What they think you should do. Trying to put baby in the corner. Trying to put the kitten in the box. I'm not getting in the box. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Don't be afraid to go your own way. Don't give two shits about other people because you're going to break ground for something really big. You, right here, it says, and I swear that candle like just keeps getting brighter. Like in the actual flame, I know it looks blurry on there, but for me, it's like super bright. Oh. Taylor, I'm glad you made it. No, there's no such thing as coincidence. Venus, I say that all the time. Seriously, there's not. People are very intrigued by you. People are intrigued by you. Where was I going with this? You're going your own way. And people are like, oh man, you don't want to go that way. It's going to be real hard. But I think that if you break that ground, right? And breaking ground, has anybody ever took a pickaxe and started breaking ground for, you know, planting a tree or a trench line, putting something in? It's not easy. You've got old roots that you got to get through, right? If it's close to a tree represents the tree of life, a foundation that's been built, our ancestors, our lineage, people, those that have come before us incarnated previous to when we were here already. We got to break that ground. What you're doing is groundbreaking, and breaking the ground for others to just follow through the path. A few after you, yeah, it's going to be a little bit rockier, but you're going to put in all the work. You're going to realize what tools you could use that make that a little bit easier for the next time you break the next ground. Like you're putting all of this wisdom in your spiritual box. It's not easy to break the ground. It's sweat breaking. It makes you burst out in tears. You get frustrated because you just want to get there, and it feels like every time you make 3 feet into the ground ahead of you that there's bedrock somewhere, and then you've got to go find another tool, or maybe your path changes a little bit because you realize it's this wide and that wasn't meant for you, so now you got to switch up your projection a little bit, and now we're back to the trees with more roots of people, things, the way they were raised, you know, that's the devil, you shouldn't do cards, or whatever it is for you in your own scenario. You look insane going against the grain. People are like, oh shit, she ain't gonna fucking make it, you know. No. What you're gonna do is you're gonna break ground, and I guarantee you in 3 years, the same people that told you you're not gonna make it are gonna be back here, oh damn, going through all the branches. How'd she make it through this? You don't even know how I made it through that. Because your ass was back there in line waiting for your tickets for the same show everybody else is watching. Now you got a few branches, you don't know what it was like to break them down from the roots. Those trees and branches that you're hitting 3 years later, they're from my tree. Those are my branches. That's my growth. Welcome to my place. Welcome to my house. Maybe that song's significant. Welcome to my house. So don't worry what people are saying right now, because they're like, oh damn, and they're not gonna want to tell you, oh, you were right. They cannot humble themselves. Some people are never going to humble themselves. I really feel like I have to beat this home to somebody. It doesn't matter what other people are thinking, saying, or if it's just, I feel like somebody just has like one person and then like a little friend that's like, yeah, but they used to be your friends or whatever, and instead of supporting you and helping, encouraging you, they're like, oh no, or they act like they are, but they're really not, you know, because there's jealousy, there's envy, they see your light, they know like, this is crazy. She's going to start something. Nobody's ever done that. That's not going to work. You don't have the resources. Like the universe. What did the universe say right here in this card? Everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true. Whatever you're putting out, you're with meaningful progress, that the universe is going to match you with what you're putting out. So if you're busting your ass mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, making time for others still and doing that, sharing your wisdom and knowledge, like the Spirit is just literally, you're like this in the hand of God. Oh, I'll show you the next path. So the next time, this is your last big lesson. You don't have to hit the bedrock again. Okay? You don't ever have to hit the bedrock. Now you're like, God, what's her name? Who's the black gal that went and freed all those slaves and kept going back and getting more? Why can't I think of her name? But they're showing me her. Harriet Tubman? Is it Harriet? Is it Harriet Tubman? Well, that's what I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, it is Harriet Tubman. You're the Harriet Tubman. The only time you ever have to go back on that trail again is to show others the way. But you already know the way. I'm getting goosebumps all over. So it's not going to be. With your guidance, you're going to start making evolutionary star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom look a little deeper. When you're going to find the secrets and you're going to help those worthy, because the universe is going to bring them to you to guide and to lead. The only time you have to go back is at night and do your own thing, right? Maybe somebody does something at night, their own ritual, their own thing. It's the only time they get space away from others. The only time you'll have to ever go back on that trail is when you're guiding somebody else to the light, to that place. And those that are worthy are the only ones that will travel that path, because that path is not made for those that live in fear. You once lived in fear too, until you broke ground. Until you started cutting away at those old limbs. Those old roots. And roots run deep. My neighbor's tree just fell over, and let me tell you what. Those roots weren't as deep as I thought they would for how big that tree was. So on that note, don't worry about how many people you got going against you, because some of their roots don't even run deep. Some of their roots are so shallow. Peacock, self-love. Can you give me something else on this energy, Holy Spirit? I was going to pull that one out. If that one comes out again, it's meant to be. Maybe somebody's thinking that about somebody, like, I swear, if this guy talks to me again, it's seriously meant to be, or this person, or offers you this, it came out again. It came out again! I'm here to look at the bottom of the deck. Star family, you're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. So what they're showing me now is like how your ancestors had their own, they're saying chemtrails. So a chemtrail must not be very big. Yeah, the goosebumps are a real thing. Maybe this trail isn't big, and like over the generations, it got washed up, right? And you couldn't see where your ancestors has traveled before because it's gotten tarnished by lies and covering up true history. And maybe your family stopped being a family. You don't have photo albums. Maybe you don't have childhood pictures. Maybe you don't even know who your great-grandparents are. And maybe you're just trying to figure out who the hell you are. Where do I come from? Why do I feel like this? Guarantee you they pulled cards. Guarantee you they worked in the spirit. I guarantee you they have the wisdom and the knowledge. I bet you they have little newspaper clippings, old books that actually have the real shit in them. And somebody in that family hid that shit, got rid of that stuff, was irresponsible with that stuff. They didn't care. Maybe they wanted the money and the jewels, but they didn't care about what was really the treasure. They're showing me like one little box in the bottom of a den. I'll throw that shit out. It don't mean shit. I'm serious. I feel like there's been sabotage in your bloodline over the last 3 generations before you that have just, and it's women. I feel like it's women that they're showing me like old cackling hens. Are just really greedy, spiteful, harsh-nosed women. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. Oh, Venus girl. I feel like that was for you. I don't know if that's you hitting the heart, but I feel like that was for you. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. See, and there's this dude over here in the corner. Dude in the corner. Maybe somebody feels like they're being watched. Messenger, Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance to what once was tarnished, torn, covered up. Maybe you're bringing the light back by paving your new trail. Your ancestors literally, and it says star ancestors. It's like, and I wish my camera was better so you guys could actually see this. Or Templar, maybe that means something to somebody. The Templar. They're showing me like a, you know, the ark in the Bible, how it talks about how many cubits. I don't know why they're talking about cubits right now. Whatever, how much is a cubit? Whatever, how much a cubit equals, somebody needs to look up that angel number. If somebody just read that in the Bible, or have heard that, or thought about the ark. The Ark of the Covenant. The covenant. The promise. I was called here on a mission. It's like you're looking for buried treasure. It's like you're looking for something. And right now, like, they're showing me back to where I look again. Top shelf. Trust yourself. There's things hidden. Is somebody looking for something? Is somebody trying to uncover something? A lie, a facade. Like, I'm seeing, like, maybe even with money or finances, hiding finances, or family heirlooms, or books that have been written by family members, or maybe you're not getting what you're supposed to get out of a will, or there's things hidden. You were left something that you didn't get. Abundance after the storm. So whatever this storm is, I feel like truth is going to be exposed. Your star ancestors, like, they're literally lining up the stars. Oh, how the hell you guys can see that a little bit better. See those 3 stars in a row? It's like over these 3 temples down here, these little pyramids. 3 pyramids. I literally have, I shit you not. I shit you not. 3 pyramids right here. That is so significant, and I want to dig on that so bad. I want to dig. Maybe something's buried, like literally buried in the backyard. In the backyard of a place. Huh. Time capsules. I got goosebumps, so that's going to resonate for somebody. Or is somebody putting a time capsule to tell the truth for those that will come in the future? Maybe somebody needs to make a time capsule. See? It's the pyramid. I'm telling you. I walked up in my neighbor's house and I seen she had the same pyramid that I did. Mine's the Cancerian one, but she's a Gemini. She had the same pyramid. Similarities. Time capsule. Like, leaving your truth. And it's not like newspaper, like, who the fuck would leave a newspaper clipping from this day and age? I'm sorry, but the lies in this, what? You think I'm going to leave any of this shit behind? What I'm going to leave behind is my truths, my writings, my seekings, my findings. Shit, I might even leave them a cool deck of cards. Maybe a deck of cards that I made. Maybe somebody wants to make cards or has made their own deck and needs to publish them. I have like so many of these little decks of just stuff, and now that I'm holding them, I feel like I'm supposed to pull from it. Like I said, you know, there's no coincidences. Reaching for life's bigger meaning. Asking all the right questions. 22. Spirit says we're on it. We're asking the right questions. Okay, so maybe I should start asking the questions. You hold a very pure heart and a bright aura. I want to know about what was hidden. Oh, and did you see those 2 cards flip out? First, this one came out, telepathy, activation, mind to mind, 2323. And then my thumb hit on this, and the blue jay came out. Maybe somebody's grandmother or somebody's passed on loved ones. Maybe their name was Jay, or they like the blue jay, or live in the state of the blue jay. Intuition. Man, I just love spirit so much. You're encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your hands. In your hands. Personal power. Personal growth. Shut up. You stop it. Number 1112. You stop it. And I'm told to add them up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Change. You're encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. Well, how about that? Somebody knows something. The personal growth. Confirmation, 33. That's going to mean something for somebody, because maybe somebody has their own questions. You're like, God, the goosies all over. My nose won't stop itching. I literally feel like spirits all up in my grill right now. Spirits all up in my grill. Maybe somebody has like something with their teeth that they're insecure about, and maybe that's keeping them from doing a job or being able to eat healthy is what I'm hearing. Bottom of this deck says heart. You start to feel your heart beat faster as you get closer. And did we literally not just talk about the tree and the roots, like making your own path? Or maybe that path. I feel like water represents the emotions, right? Like maybe this person that I'm talking to, the roots of their tree, the foundation of what once was laid before you is so filled with heartache and emotions, and like a whole legacy literally died within your era. Like literally your whole family just fell apart. Like the main ones that held shit together and like did the get-togethers and the family reunions and the quilts and the birthday cards, like they're gone. They're not gone, though. That's the thing. They're never gone. But it's covered up in emotion. Or maybe we're not seeing something because we're in emotion, but it's talking about the heart. It's talking about the heart. You start to feel your heart beat as you get closer. Your intuition, the blue jay. What are we talking about here? Give me some more. Telepathy, activation, mind to mind. Dude, these cards literally keep falling on this deck. So I'm going to pull a card from each deck. The other night you were talking about someone who was trying to do something with the light with their hands. I've been doing that since my friend passed. Only not with candle. With a flashlight. Turning it on and off. Electromagnetic wave is what I heard. Electromagnetic field. The time is 2:12 in Australia. Venus, you're all the way in Australia? Ahoy, mighty! I love Australia, man. You guys had some pretty bad fires over there. Man, I do want to make my own deck. See? Your personal power. Telepathy. Activation. 2323. Venus, you should look up that number. We're talking about this heart space. You start to feel your heart beat fast as you get closer. Cherish and attract. Dude, and I swear, look at this card. Protect your relationships well. We talked about this heart. I've got goosebumps just on my legs now. See, from out here in the heart, it's all emotions and we're not real close to it. And then when we get into cherishing it, it's like the water goes away and your little tree is sprouting, like your ancestors are holding this little portal open for you so that you can grow your own roots. Like your roots will not be affected by whatever those family members did. Those people that squandered their legacy. They made space for you. Somebody's holding space for you in the astral realm, like Star Family. I'm serious. Somebody's ancestors, like you talk it to them, God, I wish you were still here. I miss you. I wish you could see what's going on. They know. They hear it all. They see. They know where this box is hidden. They know what you're going to find. Look, they made a little safe place for you to grow. That almost makes you tear up a little bit. As you get closer and you cherish what once was, right? All of that water dried up and we get a closer look. We're at the base of it now. Man, that's so amazing. Protect your relationships well. I'm feeling like this is with your children or your siblings now, you know? You'll know. It doesn't even have to be. What they're telling me is it's you don't get to choose your family. You're creating your family, your star family, your star ancestors. And I feel like some of you don't really have family. I feel what family you have is already on the other side. They're the ones that are got your spirit guides, your ancestors, passed on loved ones, people that you didn't incarnate with this lifetime. They're like, okay, man, no, you go down to earth and I'll be the guide. And they're like, damn it. Well, I've been the guide for like 10 million generations, and now I gotta go down to that shithole? It's just not a shithole when we tap into what we're into, but it's a little chaotic. Chaotic, yeah, I mean, from where we're from, like, the light, man. Attract. The appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. What the hell? Superficial. Soul pairing. The appeal of soul pairing. The appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. Maybe somebody's being judged for somebody that they're with, and people are like, oh God, you're going to be with that? But like, the soul is unmatched. The potential. Maybe you're even weighing out, this is the truth because I'm looking at the blue candle over here. Maybe this is the truth. I was called here to do a mission, and maybe this person is supposed to do a mission. Soul pairing. Can you tell me more about the soul pairing? What is this soul pairing? What kind of relationship is this? I don't even know if these are the right questions to ask this deck, 'cause I haven't gone through it, but I felt guided to it, so we're going to go. Attract. Attract. The appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. There's a door with a little light on the outside of it, like a tree house. Maybe somebody had a significant other in a tree house and you're finding them again. But it's like this little sacred space, and it's got a little light on outside. Soul pairing, a little light on outside. I don't know what that means. Tell me more about this, because something significant about soul pairing. How you were paired with a soul that came down here on earth that maybe you haven't met yet. Shock. Sudden change. Shocking news. Surprise and epiphany. Transformation. A lightning. It's like lightning hits and you're like, holy shit. The whole time? You were my significant other the whole time? Attract. Well, lightning attracts a lot of attention, right? Lightning's like, oh, did you see that? So, what? People, it's said that they only get hit by lightning. They can only get hit by lightning once, but that's not true. Maybe who you thought was meant to be for you at once, you never thought you'd have a love like that again. And then here comes this shock. You're like, holy shit. Dude, this guy, I've hung out with this guy I didn't even know you liked me. I didn't even know it was a thing. Or this person just shows up and you're like, no. Skip. That's not my type. Well, maybe your type's what's gotten your ass stuck in life for so many times. What did we pull about learning self-respect for ourselves? The hell was that? We were talking about letting go of negative self-talk. Maybe we've told ourselves like, oh, we dimmed our light, right? We dimmed our light for these other people because we wanted to help them grow and to flourish and to... Give me some more on this. This attract, the appeal. What's this shock and sudden change? An engagement ring. Higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union, completion. An engagement. A ring. A ring represents, that I feel like I'm picking up on that heirloom thing again. Maybe somebody got a ring from their ancestors. Wanted to see what Taylor said about making it go dim and brighter. Dude, that's cool. I've never really sat and tried to do anything like that. I kind of do that with the wind. Engagement ring and shock. Is somebody getting shocked about like, oh God. And then on the other side of this, I'm like, what if somebody's gonna ask you to marry them and it's gonna hit you like a lightning bolt and you're not ready? Maybe you're a self-sabotager. Activation mind to mind. Maybe this person you share mind to mind telepathy with, or when you're thinking about them, they think about you, or you go check out their channel and they check out yours, or whatever it may be. There's a light on. Keep the light on. Who says that? Motel 8, number 8. Keep the light on. It's infinite. It's forever going. Maybe you guys chase each other all the time. Let me pull from this past life deck. For some reason, I'm feeling it's like past life. Wisdom. That was what's left on the bottom of that deck. What is this, dude? If the past life card comes out, then for the spouse, that's going to be crazy. Because maybe you don't recognize this person. That just flipped right out. A father or a scribe writer. Maybe this person got you pregnant and now feels the need to marry you. Shock, engagement ring, higher commitment. Eternity. We talked about the 8. Partnership, forever. Forever, ever, ever. Bro. You're not gonna believe what came out. A friggin' damn karmic relationship. Is this person gonna ask you to marry them? Sudden change and shock, surprise, epiphany, like you've done it before, like pump the brakes, maybe this is not your person. Your intuition. Egypt. The pyramid came out again. Maybe you had a past lifetime in Egypt. Medicine man or woman. Maybe this person has a different belief than you, or takes a bunch of medicine. Is kind of what they're showing me. A medicine bag, a medicine wheel. Maybe this person is into witchcraft or like sacred rituals that are, like, you know how you have shamans that go in soul retrieval? Dude, I know this is going to sound really crazy, but I feel like for somebody out there, this message is coming through that this person, like, literally used, like, black magic or a shaman to do, like, a walk-in spirit on them. Like, somebody, like a karmic person from another timeline to come into this person that you like, or that you think that you're going to have this with. Right? And it's like, why the hell, dude, I've been chasing your ass for how fucking long, and now all of a sudden you want to ask me to marry you? Like, what is this commitment? And then what you don't realize, it's like a walk-in soul. And I don't know what the rules and walk-ins are. What I'm hearing is, you know, lower vibrational energies can do anything. And maybe it's to stunt you from this growth. Protect your relationships well. I was called here on a mission. Soul contract, partnership, soul contract, life partners, soulmates. Cutting out separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. Dude, for somebody, this is a great thing. For somebody, it's a karmic, like a dharma, that you're getting your love back. Maybe it's been a long time waiting to get this person back. Or I see it in the 2 different pathways, because I feel like I'm reading for 2 different splits here at a time. But I also feel like somebody else is, like, in the pit of their stomach. They're like, ugh. Like, what the frick is that? Why? Why now? And, like, maybe you really did love them. Or maybe now all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't even like you, and now I'm falling for you. I don't know. I feel like there's something weird there. I know I pulled out. Here we are. I don't know. I feel like we're going like a little shamanic-y. Start to feel your heartbeat faster as you get closer. Maybe you feel like that by this person. Personal growth. Okay, give me some energy here, Spirit. Not that deck. The Spirit Whisperer, and that was already on the bottom of the deck when I picked up the deck, and it's back on the deck. The Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance, higher knowledge. The Owl. Having the wisdom to know the difference, and I put that over the Blue Jay. The owl, maybe an owl is somebody's spirit animal, or just seen an owl. It's a white owl with, like, really piercing eyes. Maybe somebody don't want me to say something. You know, just as much as spirits here, there are lower vibrational energies too, and that wants to go on the universal deck and this card. Fucking shut up, dude. The Ring. We pulled the Ring of Fire. Boy, this energy just shifted, didn't it? The Ring of Fire. The Council, number 11. That's my yes number. The Council, unless this is the Divine. Sometimes walking away is only option, not because you want to make somebody miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. Come on, man. Maybe somebody's in a marriage that's rough. Maybe somebody needs to see their true potential. You're being guided, yes, by this Council of Light, these These star beings. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Give me some more messages. The rattle turned upside down. The rattle. You guys, I swear, like, there's something here with, like, shamanic, like, black magic or some sort of ritualistic, it's like on one side, like I told you, on one side I feel like it's a divine connection and it's sent to you. And on the other side, I feel like you're being so guided. Like you're literally going to get like the gift of telepathy, intuition, the crow. And you're going to realize what's going on. Like I really feel like for some people there's some super underhanded shit going on in the spirit realm. Like I'm hearing dream walkers, spirit walkers, maybe people trying to have sex with you in the spirit realm or like create this isn't going to be for everybody, but create a attachment and a tie to you. Okay. What should you do in this situation? Where is this council of light leading you to help you with your intuition? We don't just want to resonate, we want to give guidance, right? Emotional growth. And see, good Lord. I literally bent the card. Link, the bond of love grows stronger over time. See, and then there's that part of it that I was like, deep. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. What the hell is going on, man? Obviously, and I don't really read it on relationships, but this is, and that candle literally just went out. A flame went out. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. So what is your soul purpose? The bond of love grows stronger over time. The link, a deep link. Bottom of the deck, indication. Watch for signs that lead you to true love. Like, okay, we can't make this up now. Lead you to true love. Spirit. Your spirit is about to be sublimated. Okay. You want to talk about love? I guess we're going to talk about love. First, I want to pull some tarot and, like, find out, like, what this love is, obviously, because I want some answers from that. Tower's at the bottom of the deck. The tower falls because it wasn't built on a sturdy foundation. Chaos. But this bond of true love grows stronger over time. So maybe, like, all of the walls are falling down around you. Watch for a sign that leads you to true love. A sign. I'm seeing 6666. I was called here for a mission. I'm protected by Source. I'm grateful for Earth. So, a sign. Truth is my teacher. And the truth shall set you free. Okay. We're going to ask the tarot. I'm going to pull this over because it's just like staring me down. Make the effort. This love is worth taking risks. You are called to move forward. Okay, so let's see if the tarot lines up with that, because obviously I feel like I'm like anti-relationship at this point. But I'm not. I read the energy and I'm not going to do that. I've seen, even I wanted to set the love deck aside. Maybe somebody else is like that. Maybe somebody's like, oh man, I just don't know if this is for me. We got burden and making investments. Maybe you're not sure if you need to make an investment with this person, if it's going to be the same. Maybe somebody's doing self-sabotaging behavior. What's up, Wade? The shaman resonance charge, and I feel younger. I'm glad you finally caught one of my lives live. I don't think you have before. The shaman resonance. You know, I've been picking up that word resonance, soul resonance. That landed up back over here on this, the devil. Bro. Number 15. Addictions, depression, mental health issues. Obsession. Dependency. Sexuality and powerlessness. Assault and violence. And it's like the devil's got the flame right to the masculine's ass. And the female's just looking at him like waiting, like he's so bound. You know what I mean? And because you're staying, you're also bound. Is she chained? They're both chained. Hers looks loose enough to like literally get out. Huh. The devil, and it landed on this card, the raven. That could be significant for somebody. Maybe when somebody sees a raven, they feel like it's an omen, like be on the lookout. You're encouraged to disconnect from a physical or materialistic plan and move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. I'm going to do it. Focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought pattern so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. Maybe somebody's making you believe. This love is worth taking a risk. You are called to move forward. What's the risk? Move forward. This love is worth taking the risk. That's what I want to know. What's the risk? What's this risk, Holy Spirit, holy angels? Make the effort. You are called to move forward. Death. Spiritual transformation. New beginnings, letting go. Endings, change. Sudden, unexpected upheaval and endings, release. And the devil. We've got 1315 out here. Both of these have no answers on them. Maybe somebody was asking that question. It's a no. Not just no, but double no. And now we got the devil out here, so that's a hell no. By the threes. Clarify this raven. Clarify the raven for me. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or material plan. Maybe you have to leave a safe place. I don't read reversals. Patience, new job, self-employment. Master expertise, hard work, and commitment. You are encouraged to have patience, to have the confidence. If it did come out in reverse, for somebody who wants to know, I believe it's the 7. 8 of Pentacles. Repetitive, boring job. Overspending, debt, laziness, underqualified. That was the risk. Clarify the death card. Clarify the spiritual transformation. And it landed on that card again. Recognition. Success, victory, winning. Having advantage, triumphs, celebrating, goodwill. For some reason, I feel like these people that are walking with him in the celebratory, not everybody's there to celebrate. Some people are going to be really pissed. This is, if you have a question right now, your answer is yes. Some people are going to be very pissed that you're moving on, that you're moving forward, that you're letting go. Why did you come out on this card? The snake. Transformation. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. Man. To soothe in the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Somebody's definitely leaving something behind, and I literally covered up the devil's face with the snake. But in this case, the snake is representing transformation. Maybe that snake-like person is helping you to transform into the spiritual realm. Maybe somebody's seeking into the spirit to get those messages. What else were we talking about in this relationship? Okay, I pulled the love deck, so I don't even know if this is going to make sense, but I trust spirit to guide me in the right way. I want to pull this top card. Feeling trapped, restricted, and backed into a corner. Like your hands are tied and feeling hopeless. Isolation. Tell me about this isolation and this devil card in this relationship. That flipped fast. Law of attraction. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. Damn. Is somebody trying to live from the material and the physical ways of like, it says let go of the material. Maybe somebody is not realizing they're manifesting this relationship. Maybe you're not aware of the cognizance that you're having and what will be yours. Or maybe you are under some sort of creating, maybe you are not seeing. Where do I want to go? Is it this deck? The illusion. Isolation. Is it a self-illusion? Are you self-imprisoned? Help me to clarify this message. This love that you're attracting. This love that you're attracting. You have been manifesting this relationship. Make the effort. This love is worth taking risk and are called to move forward. Man, you do or you don't. Maybe I feel like somebody's in a relationship like, are we going to do this? Are we not? Is this resonating for anybody? I need a number. I need a number. Maybe somebody wants to get you a number. I need a number. And as I look down, I see reaching for life's bigger meanings, asking all the right questions. Why do I feel like I'm not asking the right questions? Because the tarot and the oracle are making me go in circles. 22 was on that card. 1717. Drama alert. See, do you see the energies fluctuating back and forth? I swear. Independent soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus. Time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you are heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. And I really feel like that's Spirit talking to me like, hey, lessons learned. 999. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that your powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. Take a bow is what I'm hearing by, I think, is that Rihanna? Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's some sort of self-sabotaging. How did we get off on relationship? Do you guys like the relationship part? Is this resonating for anybody? Because I normally don't read on this, but I trust Spirit that it's coming out. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Okay. The love is worth taking the risk for. You're called to move forward. And then we have the devil over here. It's like, materialism is what I seen out of that whole card. Are you being materialistic? And maybe you don't want to leave where you're at because it's comfy. Or have you been in materialistic relationships before and felt powerless to leave? And maybe you're self-sabotaging a good thing, because Spirit's showing me this. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. Why are you in this relationship? You have a purpose there. Even if it's not healthy or you're not sure. It's like, I'm not even sure what's going on right now, right? That's like the energy that I'm feeling. Link, the bond of love grows stronger over time. Maybe you've gone through a lot of shit with this person, and it's just like, maybe you feel stifled spiritually by them. And maybe you're having a hard time focusing your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. Because you're manifesting, whether for some, I feel like it's a relationship that's toxic and unhealthy and built out of materialism, and you need to take a good look within yourself and realize, like, what the hell am I doing? Is this something why would I put up with this? It's like you're afraid to take a leap, like the universe doesn't have your back. And then for others of you, I think you're patiently waiting to see, I heard, for the other foot to drop. To see the truth of this person, to see, do you in bed and do all that stuff, or do you really want to be a soul partner? Do you want to grow? Do you want to be ambitious in this love? Tell me about that side of things, Spirit. Are we wanting to be ambitious in love? Tell me about this love on this aspect and timeline for this person. You got to be kidding me. Be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Maybe somebody's thinking, like, this is never going to work. I'm never going to I'm never going to move from this. Maybe there's a lot of drama around this situation, this love situation. All right. Spirit. 2 wanted to fall out on top of the isolation. Actions speak louder than words. Here we go. Here we go. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Patterns. Everybody has a pattern. The way they speak, the way they move, their actions, what they're doing. Love the work you do. Keep up the enlightenment of others worldwide. Nothing can like, what does this even mean? What does this even mean? See, everything means something. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what somebody is feeling, watch what they are doing. And then here we go with third-party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. Well, there it is. The devil. Here we go with the tarot. Third party doesn't actually have to be like somebody else trying to get on your man or your old lady. Third party can be like a work situation. It can be overworking. Addictions could be food addiction. It could be gaining weight. It could be laziness. Other people, though. It says other people. Third party, so it's talking about other people. Well, I guess other people are at work. Right out on top of that, teamwork came out. Apprenticeship, learning, studying, growing, hard work. There we go. Maybe somebody's a workaholic and not making time for their significant other. Collaboration, determination, attention to detail. And we talked about paying attention to detail up here. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what somebody is feeling, watch what they're doing. Paying attention. So maybe somebody's trying to figure out, is somebody cheating? Is somebody not aligning with what you feel and hear because you're listening to what they're telling you. You're not watching their actions. Are they loving? Are they reaching out for your hand? Are they affectionate? Are they giving you the time that you deserve? Are you too codependent? Are you looking for your happiness in somebody else? Are you really at a level where you're looking to grow with somebody? I feel like I'm speaking to a collective with different energies. No devil for me, thank you. Not today. Not today, Satan. For real though, Wade, and I've literally, when you're talking about family members making it difficult, that might resonate for you, because if you go back and read, I'm not sure exactly what time you got on here, we were looking at the trees and how Spirit had made a sacred path just for you to take the ones that you're to enlighten. And I think that you want to have appreciation, because family is really important to you, I feel like. And I think it's so hard that somebody's trying to make you have to choose, and that's not right. Not maybe so much choose, but your heart knows what your heart knows. So maybe if this is you, maybe they think she's materialistic, Wade, or that she just wants something from you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe they're telling you that that's all she wants, but you got to trust your heart, man, and ask the right questions, okay? You know what, Wade, I'm going to do? Is it okay if I pull a card for you with your, Thank you, Mama Light. For me, it's been my family. Garden of Venus. Sorry, Wade, I don't know why I was talking to you about that. Venus, can I pull a card for you on that relationship that you're in? I always pay attention to detail. I used to be in the army as well. What? Isn't integrated in my brain now. Oh yeah, attention to detail. Okay. So I want to ask about this situation with you, and like, because maybe Venus, I was talking to you about like the materialistic stuff. So with her consent, I'd like to tap into her guides and ask this question about her relationship. Can I get a question? And I'm looking back at this other deck, so they said pull that one too. Be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings, Venus. And they're telling me, bottom of the deck, be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be there. Maybe that was pulling on your energy card. Distance. The separation experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. I don't know if that resonates for you. At the bottom of the deck, reaching your goal. Everything you want action will manifest in the near future. So I feel like there's been off and ons between you guys of some sort, and maybe your family has played into slandering and you've bought into that, and maybe you're paving your own way with this person and trying to figure out the actions and what really speaks louder than other people's words, right? Maybe for you to soul seek and know that your ancestors are guiding you to whatever this relationship may be. It says reaching your goal. So if you make your intentions well known and you're looking from a glass that's full, I believe you're going to find the answer. You do not need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. I don't know if that's for you or him, or maybe you're just have a tendency to self-sabotage stuff, Venus. I don't know. I felt to pull. Thank you for allowing me to pull a card for you. I hope that maybe brought you some answers. I'm so glad I caught you live. I just found you on YouTube and I love your videos. Thank you, Brandy Gilbert. I really appreciate that. Can I ask you a question? Is the path I'm on the right one? Just curious. Mama, for you, I will definitely pull you a card. And I'm being told to pull two. I'm going to go from this. Oh, my right ear is just a ringing, real high pitched on the right feminine side. Yes. With your permission, Mama Light, I will pull a card for you. Okay. For Mama Light Tarot, please. Can I get a spirit guide message? B, productivity. It's time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and decisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and to get a clear view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get there. I think you're a big visionary. You have lots of plans. I think you have a hard time incorporating them all, or your ideas, or like they slip away from you as soon as you get there. I wanted to pull an awakening intuition card for you for some reason. Okay, from Mama Light Tarot. From her higher self. Can I get a message from her higher self? Okay, that's like 5. I heard pick the bottom one. Actually, I don't like doing that because I like it to pop out by itself. And it's just saying, like, you have a lot. This is what I think I heard top 1. Open up to feel. Mindfully tuning into energy and emotions around you now is nourishing, whether it is the calming energy of nature, the inspiring energy of someone you admire, or the connection and intimately sharing someone else's emotional experience. It's safe, healthy, and healing to absorb in a balanced way. Bond with others and the world. You're on your path. And this slipped out over the top. Good news. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Ooh, I feel like it's a spiritual gift, Mama. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open the doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. Nice. Nice. And I feel like that all really resonated with you, especially on like the flow of your energy and how to get that going. I feel like that gift's going to be like opening up, and they're showing me like the crown chakra. The ability to, I think you do get great messages, but I feel like sometimes you feel like you struggle because I think you're really susceptible to other people's energies all around you, that it makes it hard for you to focus, you know, and like figure out what's your energy, what somebody else's, and then what's channeled. I feel like you just absorb, and I think your gift's going to grow a lot stronger, and I feel like it says, what did we say here? Take a moment to prioritize. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. Very soon you will receive an important, unexpected gift. I wish you nothing but the best, and I love that you come to my channel. That means so much to me. And show me love and support, and I love and support you too, as a fellow tarot reader. You're so welcome. Okay. I want to go with an archangel message, and then I should probably, every time I say I'm going to get off here, like, more stuff just comes out. I actually have, like, the Celtic goddess. I'm just going to, I can't stop talking because I'm on a live feed. Archangel. Okay, have we all noticed that every time my phone's glitching out? Congratulations, you have done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, and promotions. The 6 of Gabriel. And look at that angel, like, literally flying right above him everywhere he goes. What do you call those people? Javelin? Or no, that's when you jump over the thing. When the horse riders would ride and they have that thing on them and they have to knock their opponent off, it's like you're being guided to whatever project or situation that you're moving towards. Orange, the solar plexus chakra could be opening up and maybe releasing something or receiving a gift in there. I feel like you're going to unlock something in the solar plexus for whoever this is for, and it's guided. He's holding a flag and a banner. What is on that? My guides are showing me a flag. It's like a crest. It's like a face in the moon. A face in the moon. Maybe somebody sees faces in the moon and I'm itching. Stone Templar. I keep hearing that. Stone Templar. I don't know what that is. I heard of the Templars, right? Is that important for somebody? Bro, how does the crow back in here when I already pulled the crow? I swear I pulled the raven. Transition. This Archangel deck or cards hold on this. What part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, or cities. Whatever it is, the crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. I think somebody really needed to hear that. Any other Archangel messages? And it landed on the same deck. I've had decks sit here forever, and it rarely lands on that deck. Rarely. And I've gotten 2 purple cards. So that was the 6. This is number 15, Decision, Archangel Yophael. Release yourself from which holds you back. A need to detox, unnecessary worry-based, or lack of self-confidence. And we've got Archangel Yophael freeing the doves from this cage. And it landed on, I'm going to just listen to my boundaries. Panda. Your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Exactly. Release yourself from that which holds you back. Somebody is being stifled literally by other people in their life. Their inability to go to source and seek their own light and to be able to maneuver through life's challenges. They're literally simultaneously like siphoning your energy. Every time you go to the light, you meditate, you take a spiritual bath, you eat healthy foods. It's like this motherfucker's like, hey girl, what's up? And you're like, this motherfucker again. Or the call, like you finally get to calling and you feel like, okay, so this is what it's showing me, like chaos. Like the phone will ring, dogs will be barking, somebody's at the door, your water in your bath went cold, so now, or you're out of Epsom salt, like shit just hits the fan. And what I'm being told to tell you is like that's the transition. Like when the universe, that matrix starts acting up and they're like, oh, we're gonna ruffle her feathers, we're not gonna let her transition, we're gonna make her explode, make her feel like her whole life's coming to an end. That's the illusion, is what I'm being told. Bust through that illusion. No matter what, you're guided and protected. Laugh at it. Like, really? That, like, the Matrix, this earth, this, what I'm seeing is, like, you know when you walk into, like, a plaid, and you're, like, pulling back all these different curtains and all this shit, and, like, every time you get one back, the next one, the beads on the, going through the thing just keep falling in your face, and it's trying to tangle your hair and get you pulled back. I don't know why, but right now I'm seeing somebody who gets in the car and, like, puts their seatbelt on, and when they take it off, their hair gets stuck up in that thing. Maybe that happens when you're in a hurry to get out of your car. I don't know. That could mean something for somebody. You're moving forward, so laugh about what's going on, because the Matrix is like, oh, I'm not letting you out of my death grip. There's no way I'm going to let you ascend, but little did they know. I'm hearing that song, little did they know, that you're making the effort to do. You're on this path. You've dug the trench. You've done the work. You're so damn close to whatever this is, coming in big, unlocking for you, unfolding for you. Your ancestors, like, literally not manipulating, because it's not affecting somebody else's free will, but moving things around because it's just solely you. So they're able to give you a peek into, and then you just have the free will and choice to move through the door. The door is open. Do you see it? Look again, is what I'm being told. Tell him to look again. I'm hearing the top shelf. Something's on the top shelf. I don't know who needs to hear that, but they won't stop with the top shelf. Is there a book? Is there a trinket? What is it? Do you have a shelf over your door? What's on the shelf? Do you need to clear your shelf off and make space? Maybe you don't have space for new stuff to come in. Who's wanting some more decks of cards and can't get them on there because they got so much stuff? Me. Number 0, a leap of faith, Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Somebody's there, man. And I feel like somebody lost a pet that's on the other side actually guiding them. I want to say that's an Aussie, but I could be totally wrong. It looks like the Lassie dog. Literally, the red and white with a really long fur. I actually feel like this is somebody on the spiritual realm. There's a guy with a satchel. Maybe this person wore a satchel. Leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Somebody's telling somebody to believe in themselves. It's like you've got this man or masculine energy and a dog. Maybe they left together. Maybe they left one after another and that like really crippled you, but they're telling you to believe in yourself. Okay, I'm going to pull a love message from the universe, and I should probably like go eat some chow. My thing lately has been like carrots, fried mushrooms. I put carrots, mushrooms, like cut up bell peppers, some onions and some garlic, and I fry it all up. And then like I'll take like turkey sausage and add it in there. And then I'll take some Swiss cheese on a toasted like tortilla, and I'll dump all that in there with like a spring salad mix on there. And like, okay, might put some Chick-fil-A sauce in there once in a while. But I'll wrap it up and then I'll eat that. I'm just trying to eat healthier. Lose my baby weight. Love messages from the universe for my collective. Thank you guys all for being here. Like, to see, I believe, I can't see that far, but to have 8 in the chat, I know to other people it doesn't seem like a lot, but my first live was 3. So to have 8 people watching me and I have 5 likes, thank you guys. Like, I didn't think I'd be on this path. I never thought I would do YouTube. The fact that I'm doing it, it is, I love you guys. Your energy feels so good, and I feel like I can connect, and I the phone and your energy, because I feel like you're so intensely connected with my messages. Like, it's almost like you guys are waiting for the next thing that comes out of my mouth, because maybe spirit like really works through me with you guys, and it's like hitting on things, a lot of questions that you have. So I feel like we're aligned, whoever's on the other side of here, and I wish I could meet you guys in person, because I'm sure we'd have like a really great time. Goodness, I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positivity. Thus I free myself and allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support and understanding and love to myself and to others. And I heard bottom of the deck, attention. I am attentive to all that manifest within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm, brave, and hardworking. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to close out this energy and protect us. That sounds really good. Oh yeah, girl, that taco thing is so good. I think anything wrapped in a tortilla is good. I love food, but I really like eating good because I feel healthier. Like if I am eating foods from the top of the pyramid, like the top of the pyramid, the top of the food pyramid. I feel good. I don't feel heavy. They say we are what we eat. So I really like nourishing my body with those things. And I feel like I can connect better when I fast before I get with spirit, because I'm just like, I don't like that gluttonous feeling about myself. I kind of like to deprive the body so that I can get into the spirit, if that makes sense. Thank you, messages all received. I love you, Mama Light Tarot. You're so welcome. We are all brought together, Taylor. I love that. Thank you, Garden of Venus. You guys make me feel so happy, and I love that you guys interact and like do that, because it's not just me, okay? But there's other people that you're gonna notice. Like this is the start of this whole channel, and through over the time, whatever this is gonna look like, right? Because I go in with a intention that I want to grow and help other people grow and step out in their faith to read tarot or read oracles or do crystal divination or teacup readings. I want to inspire other people, even if it's not on YouTube or a platform, even if it's just for yourself, how to connect with spirit on your own, because these are just tools. We're always all connected. We don't have to be next to each other, and I don't have to pull these to connect. And eventually I will not use cards anymore. I think it's fun. I like it because it's fun, and some people, we're not at the spot of faith yet where people are like, what's this bitch talking about? But where I can just sit and literally channel from whatever's coming through and connect to that energy. So that's my hope, is to grow into my connectivity with my family and the soul family that's here, to where I can just channel messages like that. I mean, and just being able, I do offer personal reads, and I love going in depth and doing that. And I love working with people in that way, because it's able to open up and like really get the messages that they need. But like, just like tonight, pulling cards for you guys, I love that. To me, it's not about money. It's about giving somebody a piece of hope, because the confirmation really helps us to grow and to expand. Thank you, Wade. I appreciate that. Absolutely, Wade. I agree. All right, Holy Spirit, holy angels, passed on loved ones, those from the other side, I thank you for joining us in this entire collective that's here right now, and those that will watch on a different timeline. Everything is always happening at once. Archangel Michael, I call back my energy with love and light, and I return the energy to those that I have entangled with much love and light, and I seal off and close their auric fields, and I declare that no weapons formed against them shall prosper or will prosper. I also close off my auric field, and I declare that no weapons formed on this channel, through phone portals, through cards, through evil eye, through negative deities that know that we're working the light right now and don't want this to be evolving, they will not prosper. I declare, demand, decree it in Yeshua's name. Deshu kutiye trete ote omanaye kerete tutuye shekerete omanaye bekere tutuye sherete kerete tutumanaya bikere te anaye keshe deshorote kerete tuturamana. Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you for joining. Make sure you hit the like. I'm sure everybody that's in here has been subscribed, but if you haven't, if you will subscribe, that would be awesome. Thank you. I will be on tomorrow, and I will chat with you guys. This seems to be a good time for everybody. I know, Venus, you're all the way up late, but either way, we'll make it work, and all timelines will collide exactly the way that they're supposed to. Good night. I love you guys.